Hello, my name is Tatiana Sky, and I played Pam in Hearty Heart. I had a pretty short period of time to figure out that information and to kind of bring her to life in a way that you see in the final product. So I think the main challenge was just trying to find an authentic way to balance her and kind of play off of like Maura's character and Charlotte. And so those were the biggest challenges for me, but I wouldn't say playing Pam is challenging at all. I definitely think she has flaws. We all have flaws, so I can't fault her. But she definitely has flaws. I think that she wants to be someone that she's not, kind of to impress someone else. And in that, she kind of seems like she's losing herself. She doesn't know what to do. She can't handle it. Her desire to be a people pleaser. She wants everybody to like her, and that's just not realistic, and I don't think that's fair for her or anyone around her. So I would say those are probably her biggest flaws and our biggest differences, because she very much cares about what people think and I do not. Yeah, she has this like youthful naivete about her, whereas I think I'm just a little bit more hardened. I don't trust people and don't really give them the chance. So those would probably be our two biggest differences. In the next 24 hours of the film, I think maybe she and Maura just sit down and have a real talk, like a real, I wouldn't even say girl talk, because Maura is not the type to seem like she has anything that resembles girl talk. But, you know, I definitely think that they will have a discussion about what she saw on the phone. And then eventually, Maura and Carter will link up. And Carter will probably confess his feelings toward Maura, but Maura will probably not even try to hear it because she knows how her sister feels about him. So any possibility of anything they might have had, kind of ruined because of that. During the audition, I wouldn't say anything was going through my mind. I try to clear my mind, and the only thing I'm focused on is figuring out who I interpret the character to be, because I think during auditions you don't really know the character yet. You have a small glimpse of who they are, a couple pages, a couple lines, whatever it is. So I would say during the audition, main focus for me was just not bringing other characters into this project, and just finding out Pam and bringing her to life as best as I could. In terms of preparation for the role, I didn't do much. That's a lie. I definitely did a lot because I was working on other projects at the time, so I was focusing on really not bringing those characters into Pam. I wanted Pam to be her own person, because she is her own person. She has her own thoughts and feelings and reactions, and just the way she would handle things, nuances. So I really wanted to tap into those, and by doing that, I figured out her outfits, figured out the kind of things she would wear, how she would wear her hair, which obviously is very different from mine. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in that short amount of time trying to figure out who is Pam and how can I bring her to life. Having to act in more than one project at a time is chaotic, but when you have the right people behind you helping you out, it's possible. I was very tired, very tired. I was working on a play at the time, I believe, and in that play I played 3 different people, and then on top of that I was doing another short film, so that's 4, and then Pam, of course. So I had a lot of things floating around my head, a lot of characters, a lot of lines. It gets to be overwhelming at some point, but I would say the cast and the crew made me feel very welcomed, and they were super accommodating and helpful, to make sure that I made it to my other project. I think the day I wrapped this project, I was wrapping another project at the same time, and I'm pretty sure my play was still going on. So just getting all that done and knocking it out, it took a weight off my shoulders, and it was one heck of a way to end the summer. I think Pam sees the other characters as, well, let's break it down. I think Maura, of course, she sees as her best friend. I think she thinks she's a little spacey, could be a little more attentive. She's the best she's got, In terms of Maura, I think she's a little intimidated by her, maybe a little jealous. So yeah, obviously she sees her as her big sister. who she doesn't want to piss off, pretty much. Carter, I think in the moment he seems like the guy because he gave her some attention. She tried to maximize it as much as he could. I think it's a fleeting thing. It's just he gave her attention at this time, and again, she's kind of like naive and innocent, so I think that attention was kind of important to her, and she got it from him. So, and then Benny, I just think she sees him as like the guy you like's annoying friend, or maybe not even annoying, just his friend. You don't really think too much about him. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone in the Hearty Heart cast and crew and team is doing a-okay.